What's up, investigators? GenCast here, doing a test run of a Miskatonic museum for the League of Extraordinary Investigators. Let's see here. Let's put a little ambience music in here. Um, First scenario, I got 2 experience. Second scenario, I got 5 experience. So I'm up to 7. Then I spent that, and I end up getting charisma and 2 newspapers. And I end up chucking my keepsakes since they take up a charm slot, which is where I want my key to go. So, it's little the sink is nice to have or soak is nice, but the key's way better. So, and I got Armitage in here too. I think. Let me see. Yeah, Armitage is in there. Yep. Alright, so let's set this scenario up. This is just a test run, so I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this. I know it should be pretty quick pickups and put downs because you hit these halls um, to find the forbidden restricted halls. So what happens is you take, let's shuffle these. You take the top 3 cards off, and then you take, as soon as I catch up, you take the restricted halls, which is this card, and that'll go in here. So these are the bottom 3 cards. Ow, crap. Wrong spot. Bottom 3 cards, and you shuffle those together, and you put these 3 on top, or in there. Let's move these away from there so I don't do that again. So you're only going to find the hall you need, 4, 5, and 6. And then let's take these. Take one of those and one of these, and these get set aside. And then start here. So what happens is this is a central hub, and you'll investigate out to each of the halls, trying to find the restricted halls. And basically, you need a clue. Once it's flipped over, you'll see it. You need a clue to explore another hall. So you're constantly bouncing back and forth, which kind of works out for Ashcan because a Duke can move and investigate, so it's pretty beneficial. So let's see what we got for 5 cards. Oops, what the heck? That's not what I wanted. That's a little more than 5. Here we go. Alright, so this is going to go in right away. Draw that. So I got Dark Horse and I got my key already, so I want to keep that. And I want to keep Lucky. And what I'm looking for is allies. And neither or. That's alright. I still got a good working hand right here, and then 5 resources. So we will start. This will flip after 5. Set aside copy of Hunting Horror, which should be in here, I think, or Shadow Spawn. Let's just set this here. So basically, every time this thing spawns, he gets +1 fight, +1 evade. He gets bigger and bigger and bigger as time goes on. So you kind of have to move pretty quick, otherwise, this Hunting Horror gets huge. So let's start turn 1. Flip that. 2 clues, 3 investigate. You can't get resources here, and this is your nope action. You can get out of here if you need to. The other thing you can do is you can actually bust this door down with a 5 strength, which I can't do. So we're just going to do this. We're going to play that. That spends all that, and this is going to lower my insanity by 2, so I have a 3 sanity now because of that. So that's action 1. Action 2, I'm going to tap Duke to investigate. So I am a 4, now I'm a 5 to a 3. So we're 2 up, -1. That'll get me a clue. And a 3 to a 3. Let's take a resource. Oops, wrong way. For my last action. Last action there. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase. Flip my tokens. Draw a card. I did shuffle that, didn't I? Gain a resource. Mythos phase. Doom. Oh, my clock is still upside down. Turn 2. Shuffle that. Draw a card. Push from behind. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck. Oh well. That's costly. So it's going to have to be the key. One, 2, 3. So nothing there. But I lost my key. So that sucks. Alright, so let's start over again. First action. Gain a clue. Gain a resource. Second action. Play my key. And drop. Third action. Oops, I should have untapped. Investigate with Duke. Again, I'm a 5 to a 3, so I'm 2 up. And that is -1. So that'll give me a clue. So I got 2 clues. And I think that advances this automatically. Yep. Investigators spend clues to advance. Choose an investigator to take control of Adam Lynch. Reveal Act 2A, Knight's Museum. So that one goes there. And this one is if an investigator enters the Ambition Hall, advance. So let's get Adam Lynch. And he comes here. And he lets me a security off so I can use 1 action instead of 2. Alright. And reveal museum halls. So that'll actually go there. So here's where I spend 1 clue to pull the top card of the exhibition deck into play. Alright, so that was my action, or my turn. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. Get a resource, get a resource. Untap Duke. Oh, did I not? Yeah, I did not spend, so I have 1 resource. Yep, I did that wrong. Alright, Mythos phase. 2 Doom, turn 3. Draw a card. Visions of Future Past. Test 5 willpower for each point you fail by discard the top card of your deck. I got +1. So I am a 5 right now. And since this doesn't come in handy too often, I'm going to pitch this. So I'm a 9 to a 5. And that works out because otherwise that would have been bad. Alright, so discard. I'm happy with my action there. So my turn. So we will move 1. We will spend a clue. Let me see here. Spend a clue. Actually, let's not spend a clue. We're gonna go to the security office. We're gonna Turn 2, we're going to tap Duke, and we're going to investigate this way. It's Shroud of 2, and it's got 1 clue, so I am a 5 to a 2, 3 up. Tentacles. And then I will, because I have Adam Lynch, it takes 1 action. So my last action will be look at 6 cards and then draw 1. So let's do this. And let's get Petor. And they will go in there. Oops. Shuffle that up. And then we flip these cards over. Oops. Alright, that was my last action. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. I get a resource. Untap Duke. Mythos phase. Doom. 4. Draw a card. Twist of Fate. Grab a token. Ooh. Nothing happens. That would have been better for something else, but oh well. I'll call that good. Investigation phase. So let me pick up that clue. So we're a 5 to a 2. Plus 1. More than enough. So I got 3 clues here. That's 1 action. Second action, move here. Third action, I will spend a clue to play one of these. So we'll put that up here. And that is the end of my turn. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase. Flip. Draw a card. Oop. Here is my weakness. I guess I'm not too upset. Get a resource. So he won't untap. And yep, that's it. Because those are all speed actions. Alright, so spend 2. Oops, discard that. I don't want to kick that up there. I go here. And then I'm going to spend 3 and play Petor. That's my last action. Enemy phase. Upkeep phase. I feel like I'm running behind schedule here. And I'm not exactly happy about it. Gain a resource. Untap Duke. Mythos phase. 4. It's going to flip next turn. Draw a card. Emphreal exhibits Revelation test books. Lore 3. If you fail, lose 1 action by each point you failed by. So I got plus 1 here. I'm 3. Let's see here. Is there something I want out of there? Let me look at my discard. I wouldn't mind a fire axe. But let's just play. I got a lucky. Maybe I'll pull that back. Alright, so we're 3 to a 3. We're gonna test this. This is even up. -3. That's not enough to. That was a gamble, wasn't it? And that would be all 3 of my actions are gone. If I played lucky, I could lose one action instead of 3 for 1. Or I just suck it up and sit tight for 1 minute. Let's suck it up. Investigative phase, nothing. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase. Flip. Draw a card. Get a resource. Mythos phase. 5, 6. So this is going to flip. Hang on a second. My wife is messaging me. I don't know what she's doing. If Honey Horn is in play, add a Doom to it. If Honey Horn is not in play, search the encounter deck and just get piled. Avoid for Honey Horn spawn in a museum. If able, shuffle, discard them afterwards. Search. Hunting. Oops. Hunting Horror. So he is here. Let's see. When Hunting Horror enters play, set aside. Attach the set aside copy. So this attaches the first time. He spawns in museum halls, which is where I'm at, which he means he engages me, which is fine. And then shuffle this into that. And now we're on a 7-minute or 7 doom timer here, which is fine. Let me take that to 0. Let's take a card. Let's you know what? Let's try it again. I'm gonna run the test. Star +2, so I'm good. All right, go away. Investigator's phase. So he has a 3. So to be efficient, which I need to be, I'm gonna pitch this. All right, we're gonna attack. That's what we're doing. So 4, 5 to a 2. 5 to a 2. -1. Yeah, if you fail, blah blah blah. So that hits him for 1 for 2 for Duke and 3 for a vicious blow. So that'll send him back into the void, which we will put here. And that was 1 action. Alright, the question is, do you want to get greedy, or do you want to... What I mean by that is I want to check all these locations to try to get victory points, because a couple of these could be victory points. Or do I try to get to the end fast? Let's play greedy for a minute. So I'm going to... Let me think what I'm going to do. Do I want to... I'm debating if I'm going to pitch a card, untap Duke, so I can investigate to the top there. But sometimes these places don't have clues, so I might waste a card doing that. So let's just... Some of them have little shrouds too. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to move up here. Let's see what we got. Yep. And no clues. After you enter this location, lose all remaining reactions and end your turn. Yep. My spidey sense was tingling. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. Get a resource. Mythos phase. Doom, turn 7. Draw a card. Terror from Beyond. Peril. Revelation. Test. Choose one of the following card types. Assets, event, or skills. Each player must discard that card type. Let's see. I think... yeah, I'm going to have to pitch events because assets is going to be painful. Alright, so I'm pitching lucky, which I can get back with resource eventually, so I ain't too scared. And that gets discarded. Now it's my turn. So I'm going to move for 1. Flip. I'm going. Oh, he was untapped. I'm going to investigate for 2. Not investigate. I'm going to spend a clue. I'm going to put that there. And then we'll investigate for 3. And we got the Hall of the Dead. Forest. If you fail a skill test while investigating this location, take a horror. And this is worth the victory point. So it's 3 shroud. I have a 4, 5. 5 to a 3. So I'm 2 up on this test. Let's run it. 2 up is what I need. That gets me a clue. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. Get a resource. I got my newspaper. If I clear my clues out real quick, I can do some serious investigating, so that's not too bad. Mythos phase. 2 Doom, turn 8. Draw a card. Beyond the Veil. That's if your deck runs out, you're basically dead. So I'm not too worried about that. Alright, we're going to do some setting up here. I'm going to play my Sour Mash. And I'm going to play my newspaper. It's two actions. And I'm going to investigate with my last action. And that gives me 5 to a 3 again. So 2 up. Skull is -1. And that'll give me that clue. And that'll give me that victory point. Alright. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. Madame Lebranche. Take a resource. Mythos phase. 3 Doom. 9 turns. Draw a card. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? That's a surge. So that would have been that card. And that would surge up the surge. And then I get that. Attach your location. Cool beans, because I don't care. He's untapped. Investigation phase. Move here for 1. 1 action. So move, investigate, not investigate, explore. I'm going to explore again. Now this one could possibly be where I'm looking for. Oops. Get rid of those because it was 3. 1, 2, 3 are definitely not, and this one could be. And that was my last action there. Enemy phase, no enemies. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. Get a resource. I am at 7 cards. Mythos phase. Doom. 10 turns. Draw. Test 3. +2 of the hunting hordes at your location. If you fail, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. Alright, so we're going to spend... That's a treasury card, so I'm going to spend one of these because, you know, it's not the greatest card, but it's thematic for Ashcan. So he's going to take a drink to give himself +2. So he's a 6, 7 to a 3, so he's 4 up. And he fails. So if he dies, I got to put a tablet token into the thing. So I don't want to ruin my game. Rest of the just the odds are, you know, you start adding that token in there and bad things start happening, and I don't have one in there yet, and I think I'm gonna keep it not in there. So let's just discard 5 cards. This is probably gonna hurt later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not too bad. I got rid of your weakness, but I only have 10 cards left here. So, all right, and then I have basically I'm on a timer right now. That's for sure. All right. Investigation phase. Let's see, what was I doing now? I am back to 1 clue, so I'm going to spend this clue again. Delete that, and I'll put this into play. Oops. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. I think I still have time. I got time. I don't want to panic yet. So let's check. Let us. Let's investigate. Alright, so I'm going to run down here. Forest. If you fail a skill test while investigating location, lose an action. Did I? I don't think I failed. I can't remember. These ones always get me. If I failed one or not. Okay, remember. Lose an action. So let me just... Let's just do this so I don't forget. I'm going to start doing that. Marking these cards so I have an idea of what the penalties if I screw up. Alright, so I get +2 because of a newspaper because I have no clues. So 6, 7 to a 3. So I'm 4 up on this test. -2. And then newspaper lets me discover both those clues. So let's take them both. And then that was 1 action. And that's a victory point, so let's not forget that. Then I'm debating if I want to get Dark Horse out now Or do I want to get Madame LeBranche out now and then set up for Dark Horse in a couple more turns? I could probably... Let's do that. Let's get Madame LeBranche out here. You move aside. I'll put you there. Put you there. That's one action, so that's all my cash. And then I could, next action, let's do it this way. I'll use Madame LeBranche now because I have 0 cash. Tap her, get a resource. Last turn, I'm gonna get another resource. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase. Flip these. Draw into my dwindling stack. Get a resource. Untap Duke. Untap Madame LeBranche. Mythos phase. 5. Turn 11. Hang on, I need a drink of this beer. Alright. Draw a card. Visions of Future Past. Test 5. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of your deck. So I'll aim a 4, 5, pitch that, 6, 7. 7. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am a 6, 7. And let's pitch that. So I'm at 8 to a 5. So I'm 3 up on this test. That's a pass. I'm going to pull a lucky out and add it to my hand because they're resourceful. And that is gone. Investigator phase. Now I got 2 clues here. Okay. Move 1. Investigate for 2. Forest. If you enter this location, discard 2 cards from your hand at random. Oh, you know it's gonna hurt. I should have. I wasn't thinking right. That's okay. I tend to do that. Alright, what was it? Discard 2 cards? 2 cards. Ugh, if I get rid of Dark Horse, I'm going to be a sad panda. Well, there goes Lucky I just got. And run for your life. Eh, well. Give me those cards. What are you doing? There we go. Alright, so I investigated into there. I did say that. I investigated into there. So 4 location. 4, 5. Paper's not doing me any good. I'm going to commit a resourceful. So 4, 5, 6. 6 to a 4. I'm 2 up on this test. Damn it. That's why you want Lucky. Alright, so that's a fail. Spend 3. I'm going to put Dark Horse into play. And that's my last action. Alright. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. I don't need a resource. Mythos phase. Scissoring behind you. If Hunting Horror is in play, add a Doom to it. If Hunting Horror is not in play, search the encounter deck and spawn at your location. Engage with your shuffle the encounter deck. Alright, so he comes in. He's going to get a resource on him because he has just entered play again. So, and then shuffle the encounter deck. Yeah, I wonder what the timing is on that. I would assume that you'd do this first. Oh no, I see what it's saying. It's saying if I just shuffle the encounter deck. I didn't go in there. That's okay. Alright. So now he's +1. So he is a 3, 4, 3. It's getting bigger. We untap Duke. Alright. Since he's over here, now's a good time to juke him. So we're going to evade. So he's a 3. I am a 3. +1, 4. +2, 5. When I pitch that, so I'm a 5 to a 3. 5 to a 3. 5 to a 3. You know, those are good odds in any other day of the week. So I'm gonna run it. -1, evaded. All right. Second action, move. Third action, investigate. See, that's administration. I want to go here. And that is the Medusa Hall. If you fail a test, discard an asset you control. So just as a reminder, I'll put this guy here. And that is a 2 to my 6 now. -1. That's a pass. Enemy phase. Now he can test, and he could ready on us real quick, and he does not. He has to get a symbol. Yeah, so he doesn't ready then. So we go to upkeep phase. Draw a card. Don't need a resource. Untap Duke. Ready the Hunting Horror. And then Mythos phase 7. It's going to trigger him. Hunting Horror is in play, added Doom to it, so now he gets a Doom. If Hunting Horror not in play, search for him. Yeah. And same thing, 7 turns. Alright. So that has to be the card I'm looking for. So, alright, here's what we're going to do. Investigate. So, flip. We're going to... What do we got here? We got one here, one here, one here. Yes, there's another one. Copy. Paste. So we're moving for 1. We're going to flip for 2, which is going to spend the clue, which gets this into play, which I will put here. And then let me think about what happens here. When I move in there, he spawns there, and he'll be engaged with me, which is fine because I'll just whoop his ass. And then so he's going to move next round. What are my options here? If I go there, he's going to spawn on me. If I stay here, he's going to spawn on me. So I guess I should just move there. So we're going to investigate move to here. And how do you know that's the location? Cannot be investigated. Let's see. Enters a hall. Search and encounter deck, discard pile, and all areas for player. Placement restricted hall ready. So he comes here, which is going to engage me. And then after no clues remain on exhibition hall, advance. Okay, so he's on me. Whatevs. Alright. Oops. That's what I'm doing. Enemy phase. So he's going to smack me for 1 and 1. We'll put 1 on Pitor. And we will put 1 on Madame Lebranche. And then upkeep phase. Oops. Oh no. Now they're out of order. They're not going to look right. Drives me nuts. 7 cards. Draw a card. Look what I found. Oh, perfect pickup. I could clean that one out. Untap Duke. Don't get a resource. Well, yeah, who cares? Don't get a resource. Yep, don't get a resource. Mythos phase. Doom. Turn 13. Draw a card. Let's see what we got here. Push from beyond. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control in your deck. Well, we'll just throw this in here since it does me not a whole lot of good. Oops, that goes in there. Ugh, but that's gonna kill my deck. I gotta move really quick now. Lucky. Dark Horse. Key. 4 cards left. Oof. It's getting tight now. You're gone. Okay. Enemy phase. Alright, let's start doing some swinging on this sucker. So he is 3/4, 3. So Duke is going to attack for 4, 5, 5 to a 3. So I'm 2 up on this. I'll commit that, so I'm 3 up. Star, beautiful. So that does 3 damage to him. So he's got 1 hit point left. I will what do I want to do here? He's got 1 hit point left. I could 2. If I reckless assault, I could be 6. I can throw that coat, be a 7. 7 to a 3. Let's do that. So we're gonna commit that and that. So it's 5, 6, 7 to that. So I am 7 to a 3. Alright, that does another point of damage. That's enough to kill it. You know, I don't know if the Doom stays on him, or I'm going to leave it on there. So that gets rid of him, and that was turn 2. For my third action, Duke's going to investigate. So 4, 5, 6. 6 to a 3, so I'm 3 up. +1. That's good. Get rid of these cards. That'll get me 1 clue. And that is my turn. Enemy phase. No enemies. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. Do not need a resource. Mythos phase. 2 doom. 14 turns. Draw a card. Punting Hordes in play. Ready to engage you in attacks and investigate your location. Otherwise, stalking in dark gains a surge. Twist of Fate. Skull gives me 2 horror. Oh, he totally should have healed that. You know, I don't. I'll take it. I'll put 1 on her and 1 on me for the misplay. The end of your after your turn ends, heal 1 from Peter. I gotta remember that. Not used to that actually. So that's gone. Investigation phase. Let's just investigate with Duke. Stay there, Duke. It's 4, 5, 6. Six to a 3. +1. Gets me that clue. And it cleans up that location. And then you advance. And that's how you get out of there. All right. Oops. It gives me, so grand total of 4 XP and 14 turns. And I mean, it's close. I get a little dicey there towards the end. I'm running out of cards. 3 cards left in my deck. But otherwise, pretty good run. Not too bad. Ashcan could totally handle this pretty decently. I don't know. I might have screwed that up and not took a horror, but that shouldn't have. That really wouldn't have done anything. But I'll have to remember to mark them when I play, so I don't mess that up, because that is a thing. It's easy to forget, as we all know. All right. Well, if you watched this, thanks for watching, and I'll probably run this one more time before I go live with it, just to make sure I get a good feel for what I'm running into. It's pretty straightforward, though. Anyhow, thanks for watching.